This is Kirby Webb with KSHS News, and today we are doing a feature story over Laura Ball, who just qualified for the Tournament of Champions. So Laura, tell us a little about yourself.
Well, my name is Laura. I compete in speech and debate as well as one-act play. I'm a military kid, so I lived 11 different places and have gone to 10 different schools, and my favorite color is pink.
Tell us about speech and debate.
So, speech and debate is a lot of fun. We travel almost every single weekend to a bunch of different high schools to compete in. There are a lot of different events that we can compete in. I currently do 4 different debate events, and we do different circuits as well. So I compete in the Texas Forensic Association, which is the largest state tournament in the nation. I compete in UIL, which is for the school and earns points for the school. And I also compete in NSDA and NITOC, which are both national circuits.
What is Extemp?
Extemp is short for extemporaneous speaking. It's an event which you have 30 minutes to write a 7-minute speech on a current event. So you have to be very well versed in politics, the economy, what's going on in all parts of the world, so that you can speak on it whenever called to.
What is the Tournament of Champions?
The Tournament of Champions, which is also called the TOC, is a national tournament that about 60 people qualify for every year. And to qualify for it, you have to get bids at prestigious level tournaments like Harvard or Yale. And I got my second bid right before Christmas in order to qualify, and we will be going to Nebraska in May to compete.
Tell us about your oratory.
So my oratory is about students with disabilities and how to better include them in schools. So on one hand, we have mainstream students, or students that go into general education classrooms. And these students often aren't given the accommodations that they need because they don't look disabled. And then on the other hand, we have students in the life skills or self-contained classroom who don't have a lot of social life because we as neurotypical or non-disabled students aren't taught how to interact with these students and go into their classroom and help. So my oratory is about how to go into their classroom and their spaces and better interact with them.
Now let's take a look at Laura's oratory.
I have a confession to make. I'm basic. I love caramel frappuccinos at Starbucks, wearing cute debate clothes, posting on Instagram, and most importantly, Barbie. In fact, I'm still working towards my Barbie-inspired dreams of being a mermaid president who owns a horse farm and has an alter ego as a fashion superhero. I was so excited when the live-action Barbie movie came out. In this movie, we got to see both a Barbie in a wheelchair and one with a prosthetic arm. This is an amazing example of how disability inclusion has become a more normalized part of everyday society. But this is a battle that took us many years, especially when it comes to education. The United States Department of Education outlines that this fight officially began back in 1975 with the Education for All Handicapped Children Act, or the EHA. This act later had a name change during the 1990 reauthorization and became known as the Individuals with Disabilities Education Act, or IDEA. IDEA is still in place, helping students with disabilities get the education that they need and deserve today.
I hope you enjoyed meeting Laura Ball. This is Kirby Webb with KSHS News.